Well, hello. I hope you're having a great day, a great weekend. I hope you're somewhere cool. I know yesterday it was up to 108. That's what the index was here in Philadelphia, but today it's so much cooler. So I hope you're hydrated. I hope you're cool. Today I wanted to talk to you about planning because a lot of you are sharing with me how you're just overwhelmed with your to-do list, the stuff you have to do at work, the stuff you have to do at home, some other obligations you have, and how can you ever get it all done and you feel like nothing's getting done. So we're in the next half and the last half of a year is 2021. So I just wanted to share with you a few strategies that have helped me be a better organizer of my time. And I want to just let you know that even I had to do some pivots and some changes. And it's okay. It's okay if you have to change your tools. It's okay if you have to change the way you do things because, our life changes, our responsibilities changes. We get older. So just know that this is a journey, and I always want you to know that it is a journey. So things are going to change. And just like our closets get so full of stuff, our calendars can as well. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is the keys to planning. Because first, everybody has 24 hours. Some people you feel like, wow, they're doing a lot with their 24 hours, and that's because they've learned how to maximize their time. And one of the tests that I usually give people when they attend my time management sessions is I want you to just track what you do over maybe a couple of days or even over a week with your time because there's certain things that we have to do. We have to sleep. We definitely have to eat. We, of course, work, whether you're working from home or you actually now are going back out. And if you are going back out to the office, a site, whether several days a week, 1 or 2 days a week, you have to count in that commute time. You may have a dog you have to walk. So you have to add all that in your time. And once you think about all the things you have to do, then you can add all the things that you want to do. And, it's about being realistic. Know that you cannot have a to do list of 30 things every day. Now, you may can have a to do list and spread it out over the entire month. And it's okay to have 1 or 2 things on your to do list because I want you to begin to think about first putting all the things on your schedule and your calendars that you have to do, and then begin to incorporate all those other things in there. We have to eat, sleep, we have to do laundry, we have to do grocery shopping. You might have to do homework, you got to walk the dog, you may be even taking care of somebody. So begin to think like that. But one of the things that I do every week is I have a planning session with myself. I sit down, I review my coming week of any trainings I have to do, any client consultations, if I'm going to be on site with a client, and I put that in my schedule. Then the next thing I do is like, okay, I want to go grocery shopping. So when do I do it? And like a lot of you, I used to do the Saturday morning grocery shopping, but that doesn't work with me for me anymore because that takes up a lot of my time. So what I do is I incorporate it in the week. It's like, okay, I don't really have any meetings until 12 o'clock, which means I can go grocery shopping at 10 o'clock. Or maybe you do online grocery shopping. I personally like to go grocery shopping because I just like to go out and I like to kind of be active that way. And then, of course, then all those other little things that you may want to do. Maybe you have a DIY project, or, maybe you want to have lunch with somebody. And ladies, maybe you want to have some spa time. And speaking of spa time, try, if you can, not to plan all these activities afterwards. Because I know for me, when I have my spa moments, the only thing I really do is I may go out to lunch with somebody and that's it because I'm so relaxed, I'm so rejuvenated. I don't want to lose that by just going back into my schedule. I want to gradually go back in. But I do. I sit down with my planner. Yes, this is my planner. It's nice. Actually has my name on it. It's nice, it's thick, it's big because I had to come to the realization that as my schedule got so full that I was really struggling, even though I'm good at putting things on my calendar, with managing everything. And I kept thinking, and then the next thing I know, so I got a little journal and I started listing all the things I had to do every week. That wasn't enough. And then I realized when I was most effective was when I was using a planner. And you're probably with me. You probably either had the Franklin planner or the Daytimer, one of those two. And I realized why I stopped using it. I stopped using it because I got tired of carrying it around. But then I had to have the conversation with myself, and sometimes you have to do that, is that I don't have to carry it with me. Now, because of technology, I have access to my calendar 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I don't need to take my planner with me. So now I have my planner. So I sit down and, of course, I put in all my business appointments, all the my classes, because right now I'm taking a few classes, and I put that in my schedule. Once I do that, then I put everything else, like what day I'm going to do the laundry, what day I'm going to do grocery shopping. I always do my meal planning on Saturday mornings. I love it because that allows me to save time, save money, and eat healthy. So once I do that, then I just make sure I check my schedule because everything goes onto my Google Calendar, and just making sure that I have everything synced on the physical planner. And then that's it, because if you take 15 minutes of planning every night, you save yourself an hour the next day. But if you take 1 hour in planning a week, and it may not even take you an hour to be in a meeting with yourself, you save yourself four. So think about that. It's just kind of laying out the groundwork for all the things you want to do in the coming week. And also knowing you can spread things out. Don't try to be superwoman or superman and try to figure out and try to squeeze everything in. Sometimes you may need a month just to do one thing because, for example, maybe you've decided, you know what, I'm going to redo my house, I'm going to get some new furniture, do some painting. Well, you've done the painting. Well, all of a sudden, because of delays, the furniture isn't delivered on time. So then that sets things back. Or, sometimes maybe because of things going on in your life, that maybe there's some little delays going on. So think about that. So I just want to leave you with a few tips. Number one, plan. Have a planning meeting with yourself. Number two, think about what tools you're going to be using. I use a planner. I have my Google Calendar, which is on all my devices, and it's color coded. So I know when it's a client meeting or when I'm having fun with friends. And of course, I also have a weekly calendar on my refrigerator. So therefore, I don't have to constantly pick up my device, my cell phone, to see what actually is going on. And plus, that gives me a nice little view of everything. And also making sure that when you plan and put things in your schedule and something goes in your schedule, maybe give yourself a little room. So I know that when I do webinars, I always need 30 minutes before just to do tech checks and things like that, make sure they can hear me and see me. And of course, the slides are moving smoothly. But I also like to take a few minutes after, just kind of just to cool down. It's like my cool down moment. So making sure you do that. And just if you have already gone back to the office, making sure that you know the time that you commute time is taken into consideration, and even at time, just sometime you need a moment before you actually start that transition from that office life to that work life. So hopefully these strategies will help you. And of course, if you need any more strategies, always, reach out to me, via social media, post below. It's like, Janet, well, I like those tips, but what about this? So I just wanted to share that with you because, as we move into the last half of 2021, I want you to maximize your time, not only just to, get that work done, but also to be able to enjoy life and live it to the fullest. So until next time, you have a clutter-free day. Take care. Bye.